Here I'll show you how to use read and write for text to speech. So you have your document open and you go to the purple puzzle piece up here, which activates Google Read and Write, and I click on that. And then that brings the Google Read and Write taskbar here. So I'm going to use this to have Google Read and Write read this to me. And I will start right at the beginning. So I'll click here where I want it to start reading. And then I'll go up to the taskbar and look for the triangle, which is the play sign. And I'll click play and it will read this text to me. So put it from text to speech.
Although the marshmallow test was an experiment designed to test self-control in 4-year-old nursery school pupils, it has become a powerful indicator of future success.
So that shows how it reads it to me. Now, I think that might have been a little too fast. So I'm going to go to the purple drop-down menu over here on the right-hand side and click that. And we're going to go to options. And this brings up the different options. So I'm looking at the speech option and it is set for 50. But I think that may be a little too fast for me to digest and comprehend what's being read to me. So I'm going to slow it down to about 30. And I think that might be a better pace for me. And then I can also look at the voice and choose the person's voice that I want to hear. So there's Ava, Samantha, or Tom, and it would just depend. You can choose if you would like to hear a male voice, then you could use the Tom voice, or there's Samantha or Ava. And I'm going to try the Ava voice and click OK. And then read the next sentence. So I'm going to go to where I want it to start. I click there. I go back up to the triangle for the play button and click play.
Stanford University in the 1960s, researchers told children they could have one thing they really wanted right away, a marshmallow or a candy, for example, but if they could wait 15 minutes, they could have too.
So I like that speed, that pacing better. It slowed it down a bit and it just gave me more time to digest and comprehend and understand what was being read. So that's how you use Google Read and Write for the text to speech. So next I'm going to use Google Read and Write to do speech to text. So to take my speech and put it into text. So I'm going to go to File and just open up a new document. And here's my new document. And I want it to type or put into text what I'm saying. So I will go to the icon up here that is talk and type. So I'm going to talk and it's going to type. And I'm just going to do a little recap of what was read to me just previously. This paragraph was about the marshmallow test, period. It showed how self-regulation and impulse control contributed to academic success in the future, period. The students who scored better on the marshmallow test were the ones who scored higher on their college entrance exams, period. So I'm going to turn that off. and I clicked the microphone to turn that off so it would stop recording what I say. And now I'm going to just go back and edit what I have. I'm going to have Google Read and Write read back to me what it has typed, and just so I can hear how it sounds and hear if there are any places where I would like to change or edit what I have. So I'm going to click here and go back again to the triangle and play what I have.
Paragraph was about the marshmallow test. It showed how self-regulation and impulse control contributed to academic success in the future. The students who scored better on the marshmallow test were the ones who scored higher on their college entrance exams. So I'm going to turn that off.
Okay, so it recorded the last part here, and I don't want that, so I'm going to take this out. So I'm just going to backspace and delete this text because that's not what I want in my answer. And then I wasn't really happy with this part here. I think I could say that better and I could explain that better. So I am going to highlight this and change it. So I'm going to highlight the words that I want to replace, and I'm going to go back over to the microphone to activate the speech to text and replace those words with something else. We're able to wait for the second marshmallow. So then I have to turn my microphone back off, take out that so that I just added in, and I'm going to have a look through. So I like the students who were, but because I started again a new thought, as the computer believed, it started with a capital. So I just have to take that out because wanted it to be in a sentence, not the beginning of a new sentence. So you just have to go through and check those things for Google Read and Write, because when you restart your speech to text, it starts it as a new idea. So it starts it as a new sentence. So you just have to go through and check and see if it's starting it as a new sentence when you want it to, or if you need to take out any capital letters because it is in the middle of a sentence. So the students who were able to wait for the second marshmallow on the marshmallow test were, and here it has the wrong word for me. So I'm going to click there and take out that apostrophe. Okay, so that is how you do the speech to text. There's a couple of commands. So I had period. I said period when I wanted it to put in a period. You can also do that for an exclamation mark. So let's try this. I'm going to click on my microphone again to activate the speech to text. Do you like speech to text? Question mark. So you can see it adds in a question mark, exclamation mark. I'm going to take this out. And then I'm going to put my microphone back on. New line. I think it's cool, exclamation mark. Take my microphone off. So you can see that you can put in the command for a period. You can put in the command for a new line when you want it to start a new line, and the command for a question mark or for a exclamation mark. And that is how you do speech to text on Google Read and Write.